What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. So guys, yesterday at the end of the video, I almost discovered a new pattern or trend forming on the XRP chart. And I feel like that's important to go over first in today's video, which we'll do. And then we're also going to be looking at the Ethereum, Bitcoin, and the S&P 500, which has pretty much just been, I'd say, stalling out for most of this week. I know today's only Tuesday, but for the crypto market, Saturday and Sunday I'm referring to as well, have pretty much been trading sideways right now on a pretty strong resistance level as well as moving average. You can see we're in a problem zone here. So there's a lot riding on the fact that there is going to be some sort of volume injection coming really soon in the next couple of days. It could very well happen today, or it could very well happen in the next few days coming very soon. So we do have to talk about all these movements and the possibilities of when to be buying in, when to trade, so on and so forth. But I'm really intrigued by the XRP chart that's forming right now. So with all that being said, guys, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. Also, guys, I just wanted to quickly update you guys before we dive into the technical analysis. I dropped a video yesterday which says the Feds just popped the real estate market. Listen closely. Definitely make sure to go check it out if you are interested in that. I put a lot of time and effort into it. I'd also love to hear your opinions on that. Channel's doing so far so good, 856 on our way to 1,000, and I do have some interesting videos I want to make, which is like interviewing supercar owners and some of my friends like that, which I think you'd be interested in. I just need the courage to go out in public and ask random strangers, so it's going to take a little bit of courage, I guess, which is, it's just weird to talk in front of a camera interviewing strangers. I guess I get a little stage fright there, but if you have any solutions to that, let me know. But once I break the ice, then I'll be able to do that. But moving forward here, diving into the XRP chart for right now, and this is the really important thing that we have to discuss. So over the past couple of days, I've been noticing that we've pretty much just been kind of stagnant for the most part on XRP, more so in this range here. We've been trying to discover maybe a 4-hour, ascending fractal or something. We thought maybe it was some sort of ascending fractal like this with the downtrend into an ascending fractal. We thought maybe that would be enough to break us bullish here or something like that, or bearish, I don't know. But then we started to trend outside of it and we fell a little bit lower. And for those that don't remember, I'll just draw it on super quickly here. You can see we had some sort of like uptrend here, and then we had some sort of uptrend here. So we had some sort of ascending fractal like this, where we had the downtrend fall into it. We had the ascending fractal, but then over the past couple of days, or over yesterday and the day before, we had this movement here where we fell below the uptrend here. So we knew, all right, this is not that accurate. I mean, maybe it was for a little bit, but it's really not something that's useful right now. And these do typically break bearish here, but the reason we're not shorting it is because we still have created higher lows than before. So even with us landing here, it's still higher than the previous drops in the past year, which is enough reason to not be buying in long. Well, then I noticed something interesting when I zoomed out a little bit here. We could jump to the weekly. I started to notice that we were kind of getting sandwiched in our downtrend, and I just slightly, and I mean slightly, tweaked my charts, which some of you guys get offended by, which is crazy to me because honestly, we're in an open market right now. This is not a closed system. 1 + 1 does not, is 2. But when we're dealing with this, we don't know what, the outlier is. It could be 1 + something equals something. We need to figure out what that is. So with these markets not being a closed system, we have to adjust for things. Market manipulation. We have, news and information, tweaking and changing the markets. And there's a lot of information like that changes. So we can't just randomly, we can't just put a line on the chart, on the graph, and then say, this is it, this is where it's going to go forever. Can't do that. Then also consider this is XRP on Bitfinex exchange, but if you look at it on, I don't know, a different exchange on Bityard, or if you looked on it on, Kraken, all these different exchanges are going to offer different charts, and you have to consider that too, that they're all different. So something to think about. But regardless, by slightly, and I mean slightly tweaking it, if you watch yesterday's video here, we discovered, hey, maybe we didn't actually break out of this top resistance here. Maybe what we're doing is kind of just ping-ponging off this top, and that looks beautiful. That's what's happening right now, and that allowed us to discover we're forming a descending triangle. We're getting sandwiched between our price floor and our downtrend, filling in the gap here to eventually break bullish or bearish. That's big news for us in regards to when we can be buying in long and selling in short. So now, as I zoom in, you can clearly see what's going on. We're forming some sort of pennant flag here. These typically break bullish, which is quite exciting. Typically, the way these move. After a run up, we have this descending triangle. They usually break bullish. Sometimes, I believe that's correct. I don't know. I'm going to have to compare it to something else here. But descending triangles usually reverse positively, so I'm hoping we see a little run to the upside. But we've done a lot of positive things in this time period because we were overbought. We've now managed to consolidate back down to trading normally at 50 on the RSI here. So here we are filling in this gap, creating higher lows. You have a clear price floor that's holding them very well. The bulls are holding us up, and there's a good chance that as we trend sideways, we could break bullish and swing through that and hopefully break us to the upside here outside this downtrend. We've already broken bullish outside this downtrend here, which gives us reason to believe maybe we'll be able to swing up higher, and same thing goes with Bitcoin here. But as of right now, XRP looks really, really, really good for a potential trade to come. And I also had a lot of comments, which is funny too. When I say we're going to pop, I'm talking about short term. And then I also mentioned long-term trading. I do believe long-term 2025 will enter a bull market where prices of XRP could be at $1.70, $2. But short term, there's a chance we can move from 46 cents to 59 cents. And the rally that we could see is big. A 29% pop is big in the markets here. So a lot of you guys are hypocritical because the market's stagnant. I get it. But I mean, for those that truly listen to this channel and understand that we make profitable trades, thank you for understanding here, but I sometimes I want to explain myself. But regardless, we're now forming what appears to be a descending triangle. It's simple as this. We break through bottom support at 44 cents. We're going to short the hell out of this. We break through top resistance. We're going to buy in long and leverage to the upside here. So it's one or the other. We just pretty much have to be patient and figure this out because we don't have much time left before we get a decision. It ends about next week, this week potentially. There's not much more room, and we could easily be breaking through this much earlier here. So I think we're going to see some sort of action this week, and then we'll know. If we break through our top resistance here, we'll buy in long. We break through bottom support, we'll short it, obviously doing so on Bityard, the #1 cryptocurrency exchange that I like to use. I mean, a lot of you guys are back and forth, and I've read some of you guys' comments. I mean, Bityard, I've had no problems using Bityard for over 2 years now. Someone commented that they had issues withdrawing, saying that the limit was 0.02 Bitcoin. I'm not sure why that is. I mean, I've signed up on my account. I did KYC. You don't have to do KYC, but you can. And I was able, my withdrawal limit is 5 Bitcoin for the day. Now, there are some things that you have to notice that when you withdraw, sometimes you do get flagged for amount. So maybe 0.02 is the max amount you can do, but which I don't think it is. But even if it is, you can withdraw it, and then you have to do a new transaction. So sometimes when I'm withdrawing USDC to Coinbase, I have to do multiple transactions because the limit might be $1,400 in one transaction. So I might do 3 transactions of $1,400. So 14, 14, 14 instead of just, $3,500 all at once or $4,500 all at once. So just consider that, and that's an update for some of you guys. But otherwise, definitely make sure to sign up. If you do sign up with the link in the description, click mystery box. You can get some free crypto. They also have a demo account, which is awesome, and they even have Bitcoin to leverage, to short, to long, to create stop losses. It's a great website. I haven't had any issues with them in the years that I've been using them, so they've proven reliable to me. Now, moving forward here on these other cryptos, we're also kind of floating here. Not only are we retesting top resistance, which kind of it's leaning me to a potential correction here, but for the most part, we are kind of stagnant right now. We could still break bullish. Hopefully, we could just trend inside of this here, but we are kind of in some murky water, hanging out at the top resistance here. There's a chance we could correct lower here. Same thing with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is having a big problem with its moving averages here, its resistance right here. There's a big chance it could reverse downwards and fall to the downside if we cannot break through this price ceiling. So it's really hit or miss. We have to, wait and see what exactly happens here. But I think it's going to happen pretty soon, and they're all kind of intertwining with each other. I'm looking more so for a correction, and even with XRP, this does have a bullish bias, but I'm looking for a correction potentially, unless we start seeing alternate trades where XRP moves in a different way than the other cryptos do. But the way these other cryptos are looking, we're overbought, we're retesting resistance, we're retesting a price ceiling. There's a lot riding on the fact that we should drop. Same thing goes with Bitcoin hitting resistances here. And the biggest giveaway is the S&P 500, which is at its top, hitting its moving average right now, and its price ceiling. We're nearing overbought at 57. Not too bad, though. But there's also a chance we could correct. There's a major resistance here, which, as you can see in the past, was a very, very, very strong neckline here. So the goal is to, the goal is to break through that. But ideally, when we did break through it, yeah, we were actually trending right where we were. But you can see it took 3 attempts. to break through. And we've only had one attempt here. And the moving average was much higher to allow us to run up. Now the moving average is right here. So there could be some problem zones and we could see a correction. And, just get ready to short a lot of these cryptos. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.